And I'm thinking to myself, what is the best thing for me to do with my life from this moment on? After everything I learned in college, what could I do using that knowledge that would help the most people? And it always came back to education. It comes back to education because the more you know, the less you need, you know? I mean, when you know more things, it's harder to be taken advantage of. It's when you know more of how things work and how yourself works and how, society works, it will be harder for people to fool you. And being a critical thinker is the answer. I thought to myself that was the solution. And so, at first I got a substitute teaching license that was good for 4 years. And that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed teaching, K through 12. It was such a great time. But in the end, I'm feeling like I'm not getting enough. Well, first, you're sort of, slightly restricted in what you can teach, which isn't that restricting really. But it seems like, you know, uh, education on a mass scale without any doctrine behind it is the key, is the answer. So I thought to myself, well, how can you educate the most people, especially if people don't really want to be educated? Because I certainly remember how it used to feel. Like, there were times when I loved school, but if I didn't like school for whatever reason was going on, then I really didn't like it. And I thought to myself, I'm never going to use this information, in real life. And I thought, well, what am I even doing here? This is a waste of time. But if you are interested in learning and you're focused on it, it can change your life. And so I wanted to get an idea that would get people back into wanting to learn. And so I thought to myself as I sat there at the coffee table, this was like 2 or 3 days. I got this brain idea happening in a couple 3 days that was fantastic. But at any rate, I sat there and I thought, well, what's interesting is when people buy something, they learn everything about it. If you buy a computer, you want to learn all about it. You buy a car, you want to learn all about it. Anytime somebody owns something, they want to learn all about it. So I thought, that's the answer. If we could own the vote, then we would learn all about the vote. And that would be it. That would be the impetus to getting people to wanting to learn.